I gotta catch a tuna.
Yeah, you do.
So, for those of you who play Animal Crossing, I found this, I didn't find this app actually, my friend found this app. It's called Animal Crossing New Horizons Guide. I don't know if it's on iPhone, because my friend and I both have Androids, but it's on Android, and it's really cool, because it, like, tells you, like, the birthday of each of your villagers, and, like, everything about your villagers, if you're in the northern or southern hemisphere and what time it is, like, what kind of bugs and fish you can get. It's really fucking cool, and it's really helping me, like, organize, because Carter knows how much I love organizing and making lists when I play games.
Yep.
As he knows from me playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses for, like, 6 months.
Yep.
So this just makes it a lot easier, saves a lot of paper.
Yeah.
And, yeah. It's really cool. So if you play Animal Crossing New Horizons, I highly recommend you look up that app. And what are we doing today, Carter?
So, apparently there's been rumors circulating around in the game. There's rumors circulating around that Ephraim was defeated and taken capture in this castle here, which is Castle Renvall. So that's where Erica's going to kind of save her brother. And if you were to play this game normally, this is the point where the game is like, hey, here is some ballistas that you should probably watch out for. And since I've got 3 wyvern riders, that's very important to know. And another very important thing to know is that this guy is usually a knight, Murray. I think that's his name, right? Murray?
Yeah, Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's usually a knight. He's a brigand now, and he doesn't have a weapon that can hit from ranged. However, he does have Devil's Pact, which is what the spider had that I had a lot of trouble with. Yeah. And he has Intimidate. But he will not move from this spot, so all I have to do is just pelt him with I've got to pelt him with people who do ranged attacks to kind of kill him. What I am worried about is, this ballista, because it takes up a large amount of the screen. So I have to approach this very carefully. I could fly Erica, Natasha, and Ross just over the hill here.
Your boy Ross.
Because at this time, the only flyer that you have is Vanessa in the original game. The only one you have is Vanessa, who at that time was supposed to be a Pegasus Knight. But this one, she is a journeyman, so she kind of has to walk on ground like everyone else.
Every time you say journeyman, I always think of Over the Garden Wall. I'm the highwayman. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just kind of supply my people.
Supply them with supplies.
I still don't have... Oh, wait a minute. Swift Soul. I forgot about this. Who could use Swift Soul right now? I don't really want to give it to Erica because she already has 7 move, so she's pretty good. I want to give it to someone who I'm gonna use, but does not have as... I should probably give it to Garcia, now I think about it, because he is a bard, and having a bard who's got more movement just to get to other people would be better. So he now has 7 movement.
That's a lot of cheeses.
That is a lot of cheeses. So I don't have a dark magic user, so I can't give the dark magic stuff away. And I've got 2 rune swords here, which I kind of want to have Franz beef up his sword skill to get those. It's gonna take me a while to train everyone up in their respective things. Like, we still have Dragon Spear here. Nobody can use it, but I'm having Loot hold on to it, so...
Just in case.
She's about to hit C rank in Lance, so she'll be able to use that. So I have it just in her possession. The only person that can use it is Mulder, because he's got a C rank in Lance, but...
Mulder the fucking Boulder.
I'm not using him right now, because Loot is just better in my opinion. So...
Mulder looks like Ron Swanson. And I think next time in Fire Emblem Heroes, where it's a Choose Your Legends event, We should all vote for Mulder.
I'll vote for that Ron Swanson lookalike.
I had posted it in Fire Emblem Heroes last time there was Choose Your Legends. I was like, we all need to vote for Ron Swanson, and then everyone got sad, and they were like, he looks like Robin Williams.
Oh my god.
And it's like, can he please be Ron Swanson so we don't get sad?
Yeah.
I wish I could show you all what my fucking Animal Crossing villager looks like. Actually, I shared it on Facebook. I can probably send you the image, Carter, if you want to put it in toward the end of this.
Do I have to?
You don't have to. I'll just describe it. I'm dressed up as Percy from Critical Role.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good Percy, right?
It is a pretty good Percy.
I just don't have a gun.
Yeah, that's sad.
I don't think there's guns in Animal Crossing, right?
Yeah, I don't think they would include guns.
You know who will have a gun, though? John O'Duff.
Oh yeah, do you want to talk about John O'Duff?
Okay, so... Oh, there's a clam. So... The Neo America and Neo Canada maps are most likely going to become D&D maps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a spoiler. But, John O'Duff is the character I'm gonna play. So, he's gonna be a ranger, but he's gonna use guns, because it's, like, the future. And, like, there's still gonna be bows and arrows and shit, but, like, his specialty is a gun. John O'Duff is a 52-year-old man, originally from, French Guatemala, Canada.
Okay, alright. Let's just say, if you haven't already, go and watch the Neo Canada video.
And Neo America, because this will make sense.
We kind of explain all of this stuff in those videos.
So, John O'Duff is originally from French Guatemala, Canada, so he's a Canadian. He moved to Pennsylvania when he was in his 20s to meet the love of his life. And they got married, and they had a daughter. And now, John was in Wider, Texas, when he said some things that are a little controversial in Wider, Texas. Because you know how, like, in the States right now, and just in general, like, the Confederate flag's, like, a big thing, and, like, that's our culture and shit like that. In Wider, Texas, it's gonna be that, but with the old American flag. So... he essentially offended the entire state of Wider, Texas, and now there's a bounty on his head. So from the time he was in his mid-20s up until now, he's been on the run from bounty hunters from Wider, Texas. So he had to abandon his wife and daughter. And right now he's old, he's 52, and there's not much running left for him, so what he wants to do right now is find his daughter and apologize to her for essentially abandoning her. But he can't find his daughter because she's a NASCAR driver. All he knows about his daughter right now is that she's a NASCAR driver in one of the Virginias, but all of the Virginias call their NASCAR, so he doesn't know which one it is. And also, she changed her name. So...
Oh, it's such a stupid story, but I love it.
It's a heartfelt story about a man trying to make amends with his daughter.
Yeah. I'm not saying, like... It's...
Oh, and also, like, because he's been on the run for so long, like, in order for me to justify him being a low level, so he's originally left-handed and shoots left-handed, but he has arthritis in his left shoulder now, so he's learning to shoot right-handed. And that justifies him being a low level, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the beautiful John O'Duff, spelled A-U-D-U-F-F. So it's a little French, because he's from French Guatemala.
Oh my god, there's just so many things about this which are
It's
stupid.
not a joke character, though.
Yeah,
It's not like when I made Greg Sestero the Warlock.
Oh my god, there's a whole other story about that
Yeah,
character.
we're not going into that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, John O'Duff is a serious character who wants to reconnect with his daughter.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not arguing with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Now we have to draw John O'Duff.
Oh my god.
Make him a proper character sheet.
There's a lot of things we gotta do. Oh my god, so, I am not showing that.
No, you don't have to, because it's on our Facebook page and our Instagram.
Do you want to talk about that, actually, the Facebook page?
Okay, so yeah, we have a Facebook page and an Instagram now. Both of them are, you can search up Chaotic Stupid YT, and we're both of them. YT doesn't mean whitey, because we're white people. It means YouTube. But if you want to pretend YT means white people, you can go right the fuck ahead. But anyways, I shared this photo that if you scroll far enough, you'll see it. It's a photo of the Big Show.
That's all we can really say.
That's all I can say. But I thought I was going to get banned from this wrestling group that I shared it in, but apparently people love it. So...
Oh my god, it's such a...
Oh my god.
It is a photo that exists. That's all we can really say about that. Alright. Go after Franz. Thank you, Franz. Thank you. Hit that double. Get some Expedioso. Oh, yeah, so I remember what I was going to say. We were talking about how I'm going to advance in this game, in terms of like how I'm going to play it. And one of the major things is that this game is kind of separated into 3 separate arcs.
It's separated into separates? I'm out of circulars.
We don't have any circular circles in the display. I think we're out of circulars. No, I don't see any around. Okay. Seriously. Okay. The game is separated into 3 different, let's call them acts. For people who know League of Legends terms, we'll call it the early game, the mid game, and the late game. The game has 2 separate paths that you can take once you start the mid game. And that is, since there's 2 main characters essentially, you have what's her name? Erica, and you have Ephraim, and they have 2 separate goals in mind, like 2 separate things they're trying to accomplish. So the game's like, alright, you can go with Erica, or you can go with Ephraim, and then whoever you choose, the entire army that you've built up will follow whichever side you decide to choose. So with that in mind, everyone assumes, well, everyone's kind of like, yeah, Ephraim's story is harder, and there's certain things about Erica's story I just really don't like. One of them being the roundabout stupid way that you have to get Amelia. So it's almost impossible unless you have someone like Seth who will just like run across the map to get her. And so I was talking like, yeah, I'm gonna go probably this run through, the vanilla run through, I'm gonna go with Ephraim, but Erica's run through I'm gonna go with the crazy run through. And I was like, okay, there's also a part in this run through, once you hit the mid game points, you get the ability to access the Tower of Valny. And the Tower of Valny is essentially a training tower where you can beef up your units outside of the main missions. And I might do that if I get certain characters I like, but they're not as high in comparison to like someone like a Gilliam, who's essentially my powerhouse.
You know what would be a good idea?
What?
So, like, if you're doing that tower, it's not story related, right?
Oh yeah, we could do it for
for the podcast. Yeah, there we go.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
So.
That's smart. We did a good think.
We did a think.
That was a combined effort.
Here's something I didn't even think of.
Yeah.
So, let me see here. Alright, Natasha.
Oh, so if we sound really, really quiet for like the next few episodes, it's because we're recording in bulk again. As you all know that we do.
Yeah, so there is a possibility that I'll finish. this chapter specifically, I'm not going to be able to run through it like I did the last one because Seth is not a flying unit. He has to run all the way around this area. I'm also not bringing the wyverns all the way up here because there's 2 archers that are sitting right beside the boss.
Ooh. Yeah.
So,
That
in order
makes
for me
sense.
to kind of do that part, I have to bring out my other force to get them to move up first. Okay, so Franz gonna come up here. I think the best thing that I've had so far is Joshua being a cleric, because now I have someone who can actually heal up units, so I don't have to worry about them getting fucking destroyed. Alright, Natasha. It's gonna be an army of wyverns. That's what this is gonna turn into. Yeah, Natasha. Get that damage. Get that damage. Bam, ba, ba, da, bam. What's cool about having wyverns this early in the game is that the early game is all focused on your physical, physical damage. And like enemies are not going to have that many magic users. However, that's like not really an issue if you have a whole bunch of wyvern riders, because the wyvern riders have really good defense. Like all 3 of my wyvern riders have at least 10 defense. So let me see here. Yeah, so Ross has 11 defense. Natasha has 10 defense. Erica has 10 defense. So yeah, everyone has 10 defense. So what do we have here? We have a fighter up there. I gotta keep watch on that big boy.
Oh, if anyone has Spotify Pets, can you let us know how it is?
Forgot about that.
Yeah, because Spotify's doing a thing now where they're making playlists specifically for your... I should tell my mom that, actually!
The Spotify Pets thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I gotta watch out for this guy here.
Okay, I just told my mom. My mom has so many animals.
Yeah.
But yeah, Spotify is generating playlists for your pets.
Yeah.
So if anyone has one, not a pet, well, like, if you have a pet, tell me about your pet. I would like to see pictures. You can email them to carterismybestfriend@gmail.com.
Do it.
Yes, but also tell me how the Spotify pet playlist is.
That's the most important thing.
When we get our dog, will he have a pet playlist on Spotify?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Critical Role themed.
Oh, absolutely gonna be Critical Role themed. Coming from the person, you should dress up as Vexalia in Animal Crossing.
Me?
Yeah, I'm Percy already. Or I can be Vexalia and you can be Percy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so...
Actually, I think I want to just dress up as all of the characters from both campaigns. Like all of the PCs.
Alright, so I'm at a point here where I need someone to... How should I move this? I have to have someone take out that ballista in the top corner first before I move any of my vulnerable units up. Because none of them can get around that range. How did that do damage to her?
What I just showed Carter, he's not going to put the picture in this. I'm just going to describe it.
Thank you.
It's at a grocery store. Someone picks up a red snapper and captions that it looks pretty dapper, like in Animal Crossing.
Oh my god. Certain blow. Alright, so we're gonna have Gilliam draw out those archers. Well, we have Lute and Franz here going up to the ballista to try and take them out. There is a level up for Lute. I just realized that your switch is right next to the microphone.
Oh, sorry.
I should probably... I feel like I'm gonna hear that stuff pop up.
My bad, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, these guys have certain blow. These guys are definitely gonna hit.
I hope I get the fish I want.
Thank you, Gil.
You're welcome.
You're not Gil!
Yes, I am.
Alright. So next up we're going to have... Let's have Franz take this guy out.
What is the fish I need?
1, 2. Thank you, Franz. Ooh, weapon rank increased to C for the sword.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. We're gonna have Miss Erica go after this guy. Does not kill him. And we're gonna have Natasha take the final blow. Boom. What's good about Wyvern Riders is they're kind of like flying tanks.
Unless there's an archer nearby, right?
Yeah, that's the only difference.
Yeah.
So with this, at this point, I'm pretty good to start bring my units up, since there's no ballista now, and I want to bring my my magic users up. Now, my magic users are going to be the only ones who can really deal some damage on this guy. So I got to bring Arter up. He'll be a good fit. But I'm just kind of bringing everyone up so everyone can have their share. Man, having Garcia with that extra Swift Soul ability.
I feel like when I finally play Sacred Stones for myself, I'm going to be so confused. Because I'm going to be like, what do you mean Garcia's not a bard?
No, in the original game, Garcia's a fighter. Alright, there we go. Joshua's got a C rank in the staff. So there we go. How am I going to do this? Okay. Why don't we just start taking... Oh shit, he's like pumping red. That enemy's got like a red outer shell.
Mm-hmm. And Gilliam's green.
Gilliam is just bleeding green.
I think he's gotta go see a doctor then.
True. God damn. So this guy's got Devil Pact. Oh, Ross is up to C rank in Lance, so that means he could probably use the Dragon Spear. No one else except for Erica. No one else can hit this guy right now. Alright. He's gonna heal himself, of course. Alright, so let's see. Let's bring Arter up. Let's bring pretty much everyone up now I think about it.
No, my fishing rod broke.
I really want to give Franz some experience, but he's not really going to be able to do anything to this guy unless he had the Ruin Sword. Mm-hmm. Everyone else has got to gotta go after him with ranged weapons, because he's not gonna move from this spot, so he's like easy pickings right now.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'm worried about is that he's got Devil's Pact, which means that there's a chance that whatever attack hits him can hit the enemy instead.
That's not fun.
Yeah. Which I had crazy trouble with that on in like a couple chapters ago when it was that giant bandit spider that had the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that.
I remember that.
That annoyed me. So.
Oh my god, I feel like I need more caffeine.
All right, here we go, Arter. How do you miss on a 73?
You should get XCOM'd.
Apparently.
So whenever I say do you get XCOM'd, for those of you who don't know XCOM really, it's if you thought Fire Emblem was bad with like having a 90 hit and then not getting it, like XCOM is like you'll have a 99 hit and not get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I just got hit. I hit myself with Vanessa. So.
I'm sorry. Speaking of XCOM, we should play Mario and Rabbids. Like not for the channel, just for fun. Cause it's a really fun game. Mario and Rabbids is one of those games where like you look at it and you're like, this is the dumbest shit ever, and then you play it and you're like, oh, this is actually so much fun.
I think you've tried to big ups me on Mario and Rabbids.
It's like easier XCOM and it's co-op.
All right. Murray's dead. Murray, what did you call
Murray.
him? Murray is dead. All right. So one important thing about this is, all right, we're gonna end this part here because this next chapter. Oh, let me show you the story here. So here's Orson, which we didn't see him towards the end of the mission, where I implied that he kind of just fucked off. So Princess Erica, and is that you, Seth? So Seth and Orson know each other. Sir Orson, why are you here? You'd be with Prince Ephraim. And at this point, we notice that Orson is really out of it. He is like glass-eyed, and he is like, he looks pale and like.
As pale as you can get the sprite to look.
But yeah, he looks bad. And Erica's like, yeah, are you right, Orson? If you're here, my brother here must be here as well, right? It's like, yes, Prince Ephraim and I were both captured by Grotto forces and held here as prisoners. I just managed to escape my cell. A chance to escape. It's what I had prayed for. He's like, Orson, are you well? Your face is so pale. Grotto's men, don't tell me they've... No, it's nothing. Lord Ephraim, I cannot say whether he's still unharmed. And Eric's like, what the fuck? Like, what? Where is he? Where is my brother? It's like, if he lives still, he will be in one of the deeper cells where I was held. Head down this corridor to the dungeons, quickly before reinforcements come. And at this point, you kind of know, okay, something's up here. And Seth knows something's up. He's like, what? I don't trust this. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of this chapter. Once you finish this chapter, it goes straight to the next chapter, so I have to save it here. So, alright guys, that's going to be it. You got anything else to say, Eden, for the...
Follow us on social media, you know the usual stuff. I sound so unenthused right now. Just trying to get a fucking fish in Animal Crossing.
Oh, it's fine. Alright, see you guys.
Peace.